Hello guys, this is 12th Harbinger and welcome to my channel. After watching this video, you will know how to build your Navia and start pre-farming for her. Navia is an on-field DPS that relies on crystallized reactions to maximize her damage. To give you a TLDR of her kit, whenever a character picks up a crystallized shard, Navia will get a crystallized sharpnel stack which will be used up when you use her skill. These stacks buff your elemental skill damage. You can get a maximum of 6 stacks. The first 3 stacks work towards buffing your skill multiplier and the other 3 stacks give additional damage buff to the skill. Her burst helps her get these crystallized stacks easily. When she uses her burst, she starts cannon bombardment on her enemies which lasts for 12 seconds. This works like Ganyu's burst. Every 2.4 seconds whenever her burst attack hits an opponent, she gets a crystallized stack. This is the main part of her burst. Also, her Ascension 1 passive gives her Geo Infusion for 4 seconds after using her elemental skill and further boosts her normal charge and plunge attack damage by 40%. This infusion cannot be overridden. This passive is amazing as it allows you to use her as an on-field damage dealer. Her second Ascension passive gives her 20% attack for every character with different element. This can stack up to 2 times. I will cover this passive in detail in my next Navia Team Comms video, so stay tuned. Moving on to our artifact sets. Malachose Hunter if you have Furina in the team, and the upcoming 4.3 set Nighttime Whispers in the Echoing Wood are her best sets. Malachose Hunter can deal a bit more damage, but the Nighttime set is not far behind. Without Furina, Nighttime Whispers is the best set by a huge margin of around 10%. The 2-piece of this set provides 18% attack and up to 50% geo damage bonus. As I mentioned earlier, Malachose Hunter is very strong if you use her with Furina. Malachose Hunter is also more resin efficient to farm. Vermilion Hereafter is another decent option that you can use if you have Furina in your team. You can strongbox this set while farming Malachose Hunter or the Nighttime set, but do not use your resin on this set for Navia. 4-piece Golden Troop is also viable as it increases elemental skill damage. You need to swap out and swap in Navia to refresh the 4-piece set effect, but this will increase your rotations. Alternatively, you can use combination of 2-piece sets that give geo damage bonus, attack percent, elemental skill damage or energy recharge. Her artifact stats are very straightforward: attack percent on Sands, geo damage on Goblet and crit on Circlet. And for her substats, you would want to get crit stats and attack percent and some energy recharge. For her energy requirements, try to get around 120 to 130% energy recharge. If you are enjoying this video so far, don't forget to like and share the video and subscribe for more Genshin content. Now let's start with her weapons. In order to get the most damage out of this cute girl boss, you need to make sure you have the best weapon on her. Her best in slot is a signature weapon. It has high base attack of 674 and gives 22.1% crit rate. It gives 20% attack and up to 36% elemental skill damage. Whenever a character in your team picks up a crystallized shard, you get a seal which increases your elemental skill damage by 18%. You can have a maximum of 2 seals. There are many other weapon options which are extremely close to this weapon, which makes a signature weapon not needed. Of course, they can't match the aesthetics of her weapon. Serpent Spine at R5 is a top competitor for her signature weapon and the damage difference is negligible. It has a low base attack, but since Navia is an attack scaling character, you would mostly want to use her with Bennett, which can make up for the lower base attack. You can get up to 50% damage bonus as long as you don't take damage. And you can easily get the damage bonus by waiting for 20 seconds before starting your Spiral Abyss challenge. Even at R1, it is similar in damage to Red Horn Stone Thresher, which is our other best option. It provides a huge 88.2% crit damage. She can't make full use of the passive as you would want to build attack on her, but it is still some damage increase. Beacon of the Reed Sea is also a great option as it provides a good amount of crit rate. Navia will often be paired with a Shielder for interruption to resistance, so the second half of this passive can be difficult to trigger. However, due to the sheer amount of stats it provides, it is a great option for her. One thing to keep in mind when using this weapon: if you are using the Malachose Hunter, make sure that you don't overcap on your crit rate. If you already get a lot of crit rate from your artifacts, the other weapon options would be a better choice. Unforged is another strong option for Navia with a strong shielder. Without Bennett, the performance of this weapon gets better due to the huge amount of attack it provides. Similar to Unforged, the Wolf's Gravestone provides a ton of attack. Other 4-star options include the Blackcliff Slasher, Lithic Blade, Ultimate Overlord's Mega Magic Sword, Talking Stick, Tidal Shadow, Prototype Archaic, and Katsuragi Kiri Nagamasa. Ultimate Overlord's Mega Magic Sword is a free weapon that we get in 4.3 event. It has energy recharge passive and gives 24% attack. It will give additional 24% attack based on the number of Melusines you have helped. Blackcliff's passive is useless in single target situations as you need to kill enemies to get the stacks. Nevertheless, it's still a decent stat stick. Lithic Blade is a strong forger option if you have at least 2 leeway characters in your team. The Talking Stick is a new BP weapon which I won't recommend you to buy for Navia, but is usable if you have already bought it. Tidal Shadow, Prototype Archaic, and Katsuragi Kiri Nagamasa are craftable options. Tidal Shadow's passive can provide up to 48% attack buff at R5 if the wielder is healed. Prototype Archaic works as a great stat stick, and Nagamasa helps with energy restoration. These are some decent F2P options that works on Navia. I will be posting a video on a team building soon, so stay tuned. I hope this video was helpful. That's all for this video. Don't forget to like and share the video and subscribe for more Genshin Impact content. Thanks for watching.